Foraging for food is a critical part of the human experience. It shows our ability to adapt, survive, and even thrive. But it's no surprise that eating roadkill stirs up some strong reactions. Jonathan, do people ever come to you for advice and ask you how you do this properly and safely and how you then end up cooking up a tasty meal with it? I think that we actually have some pictures in the control room of some of your favorite dishes that you make with this. So we can roll those if you tell us about them and how it is that you make them, what your favorites are.
I think there's a picture of spaghetti bolognese there. It's got fox in it because I love eating foxes, and a lot of people say you can't eat fox. Well, I just say to people, try it because it is actually most delicious, especially young fox cubs. And unfortunately, every August when fox cubs leave their parents, millions of them get run over in Britain, and one can go on a 10-mile stretch of road and find dozens of fox cubs that have been run over, and of course they're only going to be wasted and rotted into the tarmac. So I use those, and they are fantastic in spaghetti bolognese. Even roast fox is beautiful with onions or shallots to have with swede and potato and cabbage and gravy. In a traditional way, it's absolutely delicious. But sometimes they can be smelly. So I use animals like that.
By the way, we've got a picture of a stir fry as well up right now.
There's a stir fry that probably has rat in it, or toad, believe it or not. I eat animals like that as well. And of course, people need to realise that it's only the Western world that have had this weird, bizarre taboo about eating certain types of animals, and animals that have succumbed other than the normal, conventional way. Right the way across Southeast Asia, people wouldn't bat an eyelid at it, and they pick up animals all over the world, instead of wasting them. So it's only a Western concept. And in regards to what types of food you can eat, everything is edible. There's no mammal or bird that's poisonous. Even poisonous animals you can eat if you know how to do it, but you do know what you're doing. But people do ask me, that they say, how do you gut a rabbit? Well, 100 years ago, everyone knew how to gut a rabbit, but these days people don't know, so they do ask me, and lots of people have gotten onto the idea of doing this. Instead of just mowing over a rabbit, they will get out and pick it up. And it's easy. It's just a 2-second job to skin a rabbit, to gut a rabbit, a couple of minutes to skin it. But there's hardly anything involved in it, actually. I've actually got a queue of people waiting to have dinner with me to try some of the more unusual meats. Because, like in this country as well as other countries, people are more getting into foraging, eating berries and fungi. So half of it is all lumped in that category. They want to experience something new.
Well, sign me up, I guess, for that queue. I'm an experimental eater. I'll try anything. So I'd like to come over for dinner and see what you can cook up.